Hi, Kelly here from Cochrane Toyota. We're located at 8 River Heights Drive, Cochrane, Alberta. And today I've got a 2016 Lexus RX450H, which is the hybrid edition, here to show you. So this is the way you want it. Clean, car proof, no accidents, and extremely clean. This is a hybrid 450H. This is right up there in the top spec of these guys. These things are amazing cars. Lots of stuff to go through. So we'll start off with the rear end here. We've got the smart key technology. So I can just hit the button right there. Open up the trunk. So as you can tell right off the bat, this thing is super clean. Really nice condition. Cleaned out very nice as well. Underneath here, you're gonna have your storage and your spare tire as well. You do have some of the hybrid components right there. And again, extremely nice car. You're gonna have your tie downs on either side. You have child seat anchors there. So you have two triple harness child seats, and then the center one, you need your seat belt, your lap piece. But overall, this is a removable piece. It does tuck in right there, and this actually tucks underneath all of that, so you don't need those things in your garage. If you notice, this does have the power rear seats, so I can lower them like this, let it go, walk away, and those things will tuck down for me. While I'm there, I'll do this one as well, so you can see it on the inside. But overall, super slick. I've got a button here to turn this down. If you look, there's a section here that I can adjust the height of this. So if I don't like how high that goes up, whether it's a garage or just your own height, just press the button and you can adjust how high you want that to go up. So jump in the back seat of this guy with those things down. You'll notice just how much space is actually in these guys. The RX450 is like a hatchback, tons and tons of room. That panoramic roof is just amazing. And of course, those DVD players are pretty awesome. Nice thing is you've got this button right here. I can touch this guy and it will open that seat right back up. All automatic for you. And if you take a peek, this thing's got that dark brown interior with the red stitch on it. Super nice interior. All the way through. In the back here, you're gonna have your heated seats as well. And then down below there, you're gonna have a power outlet as well. So tuck this guy out. You've got your USB HDMI connector right there, so you can connect to your DVD players up here. So I can actually go to an HDMI or a smart disc. You'll also notice that there is the shades right here as well, so in the back seat. And if you keep an eye on how many speakers are in this guy, this has got the upgraded stereo in this thing as well. And you'll notice all the speakers throughout this car. See them back there. This is a very clean sounding stereo. One of the nice things, especially with the smart key, is you'll notice this little sensor. I can lock the doors in this guy on all four doors rather than having to just use the driver's door. So depending on which one you're in, and if I want to unlock it, all I do is reach in behind, unlocks it with that smart key. Super nice feature, and you get really accustomed to how that thing works. Inside, again, you're going to get these premium materials, leather throughout, and then a nice wood grain all the way through. So really clean looking with that extra indent in there. You do have memory seats as well, 3 of them there for you. But tucking mirrors, your auto will automatically tuck the mirrors when you turn the car off right there. Your lockout windows, and then your power mirrors as well. On the seat, you have a lot of different options. This is a button to move this piece up and down to give you a little bit more comfort on the lower legs. Your back and lumbar, you can really tuck this thing in. So really get this guy set up for you. On this side, you're gonna have your heated steering wheel. This I'll show you in the center console what this does. This is a camera, gives you a 360 view around your car. Automatic headlights. So if I take this guy, turn it to automatic, push it forward, I never need to touch my lights again. It just will automatically turn automatically for you. The HUD, this is your heads up display. I'll try and show you that in the screen, what this thing looks like. And of course your locking gas tank. Open it up, little cubby hole. And this is the thing about Lexus, you'll notice every little detail here is gonna be quiet and done up a little bit better for you. Awesome vehicle. Power steering wheel, so it's gonna move for you when you get in and out of the car, plus you can adjust it all the way through. We'll jump into this guy and go through some of the options with you. So on the inside of this guy, we're gonna have lots of features. I'll try and go through most of them, but I don't think I'll have time to get through all of them. But first off, look at the interior of this guy. This is a premium edition, awesome looking vehicle. Again, that two-tone stitch with the black, the red, and the brown in there. It's just super nice. Again, having that panoramic sunroof in there, and that little window there, as small as that is, it gives me a good coverage on that blind spot. But overall, super nice interior. I like little things like the way this looks all the way through. So full wood in there with that inlay. It's just amazing looking. So right off the bat, you're going to notice really nice steering wheel. You've got your wood grain with the molded piece right here, full leather. And again, this is a heated steering wheel. One of the things I like is when I hit the push button, this has got the easy exit. So this is going to move back to wherever I've set my memory seat as well. So as soon as I move this thing forward, it will move with me. Super nice option. Again, from here, you're going to have your music and Bluetooth, some of your Bluetooth settings right there for you. So pick up the phone, answer the phone, talk to the car, control my music from this side. On this side, I'm going to have control of the center console. I'll run through some of those options there. I can control some of the safety features and car functions right from here into that center dash. And I've got my radar cruise control and my lane departure here. This is going to give me a little bit of an autocorrect as well. As I start wandering out of the road, it's like a built-in rumble strips. And then there's a slight correction in the steering wheel when you're driving. Really nice technology there for you. Cruise control underneath there. We'll start with this guy. Inside here, you're going to have some USB ports and a couple different scenarios in there for you. And again, all the soft touch stuff. 2 USBs in there. This guy is just a pad for this little guy. This is going to control your center console. I don't know if you know how big that is. That's a large center console there for you. But again, this is going to control that. I can control it all with just the fingertips. Here I've got my traction control, my Eevee mode. Eevee mode is going to give me electric vehicle mode. It doesn't stick it permanently in electric vehicle. It just tells the system that I want to be in electric as much as possible. So if I stomp on it, it's still going to use the gasoline engine. Traction control off is pretty self-explanatory. It allows the system to know that I would like to be a little bit more manual override in my way of driving. Eco, normal, and sport. This is going to be more of your electronic throttle and a little bit of your suspension as well. It's really going to set this thing up to be a little bit more responsive or firm in the suspension. Nice options there. And really big cup holders. Little, maybe an LG in there, but overall pretty awesome. You look, I do have the sport shifting in here as well, so I can shift through the gears. And if I look underneath there, I've got heated air conditioned seats on both. And then underneath there, I've got my wireless charging. So I can throw my phone underneath there, and it's like a hard rubber in there, so it won't slide around. It's a nice option there. If I can get behind here, you've also got your electronic parking brake and then your hold as well. So as soon as I come up to a stop sign, I press this button, or I press it when I start, and it will automatically hold into park for when I pull up to a stop sign. So nice options there. And if you take a peek at this thing, you're going to have your Mark Levinson upgrade. This is the premium sound system in these Lexus. They're tip-top, one of the best sound systems in the car. I like that because if you're driving on the highway, especially in this quiet car, you don't have to have the music turned up very loud to actually hear it clearly. Super nice stereo system. But again, you've got your dual climate control in here as well, so you can set that all up for you. I'll turn this guy on. We'll go through some of the features in the dash. And you'll notice that steering wheel is moving for me. As I turn it on, that's where I had it preset. So right off the bat, you're going to have your music information. So if you've got music playing, you can see all your information right there. We'll go over a little bit more. Car information, so your lane departure, all those details. Messages the car wants to tell me will be right there. And then I can go through and really set into the vehicle. Heads-up display, the whole entire works. Now let's see if I can get that on camera. Yeah, there you go. So your heads-up display sitting there. Have your speedometer and a couple of information. With that option right there, the heads-up display, I can really set how bright it is, where it sits, the whole works. Nice option as well. This is going to give me information on the energy mode, plus there's a bunch of stuff down here, tire pressures, those kinds of things. This is actually a nice one. The all-wheel drive system telling you where the power is going from that hybrid system and which tire the whole works. Awesome touch right there. Compass, the whole work. So again, lots of stuff in there that you can play around with and really make this vehicle your own. And then to me, that's one of the better functions. You got a really large screen there with navigation, the whole entire works. So if I go back to menu, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this guy to control this whole entire thing. So you can see my mouse pad rolling through here. I can pick what I want. Climate control settings, music, the whole entire works right there. All I got to do is click into one of those and off I go. Go back to the map. And it's all voice command as well, which is a really nice option. And then the backup camera in this guy is what's really neat. So I've set this backup camera, and as you turn, you can see where this vehicle is where it's gonna go. It's awesome. And if I press the different buttons, go over here and press the way right there, it changed the view of each of these things, which is a neat function to have. Overall, really cool setup. Again, this is a no accident, clean car proof vehicle with all the bits in there. So you got your headphones and the whole entire bit. Amazing vehicle. And if you've not driven one of these hybrids, they are tip top. This is the top level of Lexus and Toyota, the technology and the whole entire work. So come on down, take a peek at it at Cochrane Toyota.